The modern world has sold you a lethal lie. That being harmless is the same as being virtuous. It is not. If you lack the capacity for aggression, your niceness is not a moral choice. It is a biological surrender. In the clinical architecture of power, we categorize this as the Fawn Response. It is a primitive survival mechanism where the weak signals submission to avoid the predator. You think you are a good person because you do not strike. The reality? You have no teeth. You are not peaceful. You are merely harmless. And a man who cannot be dangerous can never be respected. The unconscious often presents itself as the coming encounter of two animals or monsters. Most men spend their lives trying to kill their monster. They suppress their shadow, thinking they are achieving civilization. But a suppressed shadow does not disappear. It mutates into malignant agreeableness. It becomes the polite ghost that leaks authority and invites exploitation. The villain arc is not about becoming a predator. It is the clinical process of integrating the monster. It is acknowledging that within you sits a capacity for chaos, and instead of fearing it, you bring it under the absolute command of the hegemonicon, your ruling faculty. Law 6 is absolute. Everything is judged by its appearance. If you appear as a man who can be pushed, you will be pushed until you break. It is better to be feared than loved, if one must choose. Why? Because love is a link of obligation that men break at their convenience. But fear? Fear is maintained by a dread of punishment which never fails. We do not seek the fear of the masses. We seek the status premium of the unreadable. This is the process of emotional alchemy. You take the lead of your past, the slights, the betrayals, the anger of being overlooked, and you transmute it. Anger is not a negative emotion. It is a high-octane fuel for the dark drive. While others use their trauma as a reason to hide, the sovereign uses it as the mortar for his inner citadel. You do not get over it. You weaponize it. You develop mental teeth. You rehearse the siege through premeditatio malorum, anticipating the ungrateful and the treacherous. When they arrive, they do not find a victim. They find a fortress. The villain arc is not a phase. It is the restoration of your natural architecture. You are no longer a polite ghost wandering through the lives of others. You are the architect of your own vacuum. Stop being reasonable. Reasonable men adapt to the world. The sovereign adapts the world to him. The harmless man is dead. The protocol is initiated.